team, the Minnesota Timberwolves. At small forward, Jaden McDaniels. At point guard, Mike Conley. At center, Rudy Gobert. At the other guard, Anthony Edwards. At the other forward, Karl Anthony Towns. The head coach of the visiting team is Chris Finch. Introducing the starting five for your Sacramento Kings. Starting at power forward, standing 6'8", number 13, Keegan Murray. At forward, 6'8", number 40, Harrison. Shooting guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 9, Kevin Herter. At guard, 6'3", number 5, De'Aaron Fox. At center, 7 feet 1 inches, number 10, Domantas Sabonis.
Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Allie, take it away.
Rudy Gobert has had his skeptics. He said, quote, "No one ever thought I could be an NBA player or one of the leaders on my team. It's the story of my life and something that I embrace. The better you get, the more people talk, so I take every criticism as a compliment. Either way, you cannot let it affect you." Brian?
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at Minnesota, they love where they stand right now. First place. And check it out, the Kings, neck and neck at the top. They're tied in first place.
Well, I think for the Kings, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. And for Sacramento, up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. And it's Barnes in at the 3. There is nothing like the atmosphere of opening night in the NBA. Grant, do players get just as pumped up as the fans for the first game of the season?
I think they do. I mean, everybody, players, coaches, organization, fans, everybody gets excited for opening night. It's impossible not to. All the work these players put in over the offseason, the training camp preparation, it pays off right here and now.
And Sacramento has possession. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Outside Herter. Pass to Fox. Now here's Sabonis. Poke loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Well, Grant, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline, Domantas Sabonis going to the Kings.
Big-time surprise. Tyrese Halliburton going the other way to Indy. Now, I like that deal for both sides. Sacramento adding an all-star big. The Kings needing some size. Sabonis adds that.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Sabonis can't hit. McDaniels passes to Conley. A minute 31 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. That one is off. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Fox outside. Sabonis against Towns. Misses off the left iron. Outside McDaniels. Right side Edwards. From the arc. Another miss by Minnesota. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Fox against Conley. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fox outside. Up and over Conley. And it's Fox missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Outside Herter to the left side wing. Fades away. Sabonis can't hit.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken an easy shot.
And so the first quarter wraps up without too much action on the scoreboard. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
Fans, your Kings, you
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Minnesota in the lead, and seems hard to believe, but it's been almost 40 years since the Kings moved to Sacramento.
And you know, maybe they haven't hung any banners, but they've had some special players and some great seasons in that time, and they mean a lot to that community.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jalen Noel, then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Edwards in at the 3, the small forward. Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile one drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Reid against Sabonis. Outside Monk. Back to Sabonis. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. And keeping us updated. Oh, big time right there.
Well, that's Edwards on both ends. First the D with the steal, then he's able to finish off the break solo.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Monk passes to Holmes. Sabonis with a screen on Anderson. Here's Fox. Banked it in off the glass.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Reid, and here's Edwards. A minute 39 left in the second. Reid to screen on Monk. Now here's Reid. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Some changes for Sacramento. Lyles, he's checked in for Holmes. Herter comes in for Monk. And Mitchell's subbed in for Fox. Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for Noel. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Anderson against Davis. Pass to Herder. Here's Lyles. There's Davis with the three. Reed with the rebound. Conley against Mitchell. Towns with the ball. Outside, Anderson. Lays it up and banks it in.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
The Kings trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Unloads from 13. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Edwards against Herder. Now here's Edwards. Launches it. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Welcome. First up, let's look at the two guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half.
They've each been fantastic tonight, playing with fire, doing just about everything. Lots of pressure on these two in the second half.
I remember being the guy on a given night. Well, for me, it was all nights.
And we come back to the game at hand. In the first half, plenty to like for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're scoring the ball with consistency, good shot selection, and patience running their offense.
Making the most of their opportunities, if you're the coach, that's all you can ask for.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with two 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Fox runs point with Herder by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. On defense, the Kings. Trailing by 8. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Daniels. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. McDaniels got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. McDaniels gone 1 for 2 from deep. Outside Barnes. Towns against Murray. Sabonis with a screen on Edwards. Tipped. Stolen by Conley. With the 10-footer. Edwards can't hit.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Barnes against McDaniels. A minute 53 left in the third. Pass to Herder. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the long J. Herder's got his first 3 points of the game.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Conley passes to Edwards. Three-pointer. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Kings. Len comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's Monk in for Herter. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Noel's checked in. Edwards has gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor.
Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
It's stolen. McDaniels against Barnes. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Fox against Conley. Gobert with a screen on Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sends it home from three-point land. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Fox the pass to Murray. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
Fox really interested in making his teammates better, and he does it with his passing.
Conley passes to Towns. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Towns on a screen. Oh, deflected. Barnes with the rebound.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Conley against Fox. There's the screen by Lynn. And so it's Minnesota. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And the Kings shooting only 23% so far. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard position. Shots good by Sabonis.
Yeah, I like Sabonis' game inside because he's confident and skilled.
It's Edwards on the wing. Herter defending. Good on the shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Pass to Sabonis. Over Gobert. No luck on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Anderson passes to Edwards. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Davis. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Edwards against Herter. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Free throw no good for Edwards.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Davis hits.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Minnesota in the lead. The open shot by Edwards. Hauled in by the Kings.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Pass to Holmes. Now Mitchell. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Edwards, a pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Timberwolves.
Sacramento.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He was animated in his approach. He said, quote, "You guys understand the moment. You've been here before. The next few possessions could determine who comes out of here with the W. Let's make sure it's us."
Okay, thank you, Allie. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. They're on top by 5. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
On your feet, fans, and start making some noise. On their way to the floor, it's your Sacramento Kings.
Here's Conley.
Give it up once again.
And that's an intentional foul.
The Sacramento Kings breakers. Kings foul. Harrison Barnes. Second personal foul.
44 seconds left in the final quarter. And here's Edwards outside. Counted from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Herter can't hit. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Edwards against Herter. Edwards can't hit. There's the 3. Herter can't hit. And so it's Minnesota with the W. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive, it was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.